Good morning, this is Jyotirma, Department of Biology. So, in previous class we have discussed about why humans started domesticating animals. So now in this class we look at the domestication of cattle, nothing but cattle rearing. How they rear the cattle. So basically in animal husbandry, what is animal husbandry? We know it first providing shelter, food, protection and breeding, interbreeding. If you can provide all these, then only it's called animal husbandry. So actually how they rear animals, how they rear cattle, so that we look at now. Okay, so cattle rearing, once upon a time it used to by each and every farmer. So olden days, farming, cattle rearing, these two are two sides of a coin actually. Farming, cattle rearing, these two are two sides of a single coin, because for agriculture must and should we need the help of cattle, and even for cattle rearing we need the food production from plants. So there is an interrelationship between one to another. That is the reason animal husbandry or cattle rearing is the major task for the farmers. Here even in our class also, some of them have agricultural land as well as cattle rearing, both sides. I hope. How they help? I will try to tell you. For example, if you have cattle at your home, first thing, we can utilize this cattle for plowing, leveling, weeding, and the time of threshing, even transportation, for these purposes. And I am talking about agriculture. And next, this is one reason for agricultural task. Second reason, why cattle is required for agricultural land. Second reason, if you have cattle, then you can make natural manure, compost from the cow dung. Okay? So natural manure, for making natural manure. And third thing, including with that, we also can get milk from the cattle. So this is the reason they used to cultivate, they used to rear the cattle along with the agricultural land. Is it clear? And why agricultural production is important for cattle then? Cattle is important for transportation, for agricultural practices, for milk, okay. But how it is useful for, how plant production is useful for cattle? Very simple. If you cultivate the crops, then for cows they get cow or buffaloes, or cattle they get food from hay, grass, green grass are from hay. Hay means endugad. And when we provide pulses like cowpea, harsh gram, green gram powder, husk, even paddy husk like a taud. So all these we get it from agricultural land. And agricultural and for agricultural practices there is a relation between cattle rearing. For cattle rearing also there is a relation between agricultural land. So both are the two sides of one coin. Is it clear? So how these cattle are reared, what are cattle actually, what they rear? Just we look at now. So first we look at what are cattle. Specifically, which we cultivate, which we rear for milk production. Cows, buffaloes, horse, camel, goat, sheep, all these are actually called cattle. Okay, actually in villages along with these They also rear pigs and hens, ducks, and along with a cow, buffalo, sheep, goat, horse, camel. They also rear hens and pigs, ducks in their village. So first we look at how do they rear cattle first of all. So here basically where do people rear their cattle in your village? So these are some questions. And what are the cattle here? Cattle, what are the cattle I told you? And at what place water is available? What are places where water is available? Are there any differences between rearing of cows, buffaloes, goats and sheep? What are the major problems that cattle rearers generally face? So these all, for these questions and all these we will look at and make a list of agricultural practices by using bullocks and he buffaloes. So these all also we look at and think in a which way this practice is helpful to farmers as well as field crops. So we look at one by one in this paragraph what are given. Is it clear? So I am going to start up now. For all these questions I will give answers now. So basically here first question, how do they cultivate and how do they rear and where do they rear? How do they rear? Olden days tradition, first not now. In olden days there used to be a tradition that the overall the village, all people they discuss together and they give chance for 1 or 2 members. Okay, they give chance for 1 or 2 members. What chance they give? For rearing of cattle. And cattle will be at our home only. There will be a shed for cattle and we have to provide food, protection, shelter, everything, right? First we will come to the point of shelter. Shelter for cattle is shed. Even for cow, buffalo, sheep, goat, horse, camel. I do something like cow example. Okay, so like shed, they construct a shed with a wood and upon the day cover it with a bamboo or not grass. Okay, that's called shed. And some of them cover it with the cement, cement sheets or iron sheets. With that they cover it top. So by this way they make shed first of all. In that shed, they start rearing of cows, buffaloes, goats, sheep, all those. And provisions of food and water. Supply of food and water. So how they provide supply of food and water for them? Supply of food and water, nothing but like water, there will be large tanks in that they provide water. All cows and buffalo, they come there and drink it. Food, now come to the point of food. Food, some people, they provide at home. In their sheds itself, green grass or hay, endugadi. If not, a person is selected for grazing of animals. A person or 2 persons, overall villagers, they decide and select 1 or 2 persons for grazing of animals. So, a person is called shepherd, whatever you think, he is chosen and 1 or 2 and for them 10-20 houses will be allotted and they go to the each and every house in the morning and they collect all the cattle what they have in their house. Like if I have for example 2 cows, 1 buffalo, then when shepherd come to my home, I will send these 2 cows and buffalo along with him for grazing purpose. So like he takes all at least 10 or 20 houses animals to the outskirts of village. So outside of the village. So outside of the village you know it. Grass, plenty of grass is available. So he used to take The person who is selected by the villager, he take that all cattle to the open yard, and there animals eat the grass, and there will be a small canal also. So he takes to the canal. So animals drink water from that canal, and they be relaxed until the evening. Again, the shepherd bring back that animals to each and every house, and he leave to the each and every house, and he goes off. Okay. For that he will be charged. So how much? At least and they give for 1 cow 50 rupees, like, and if you have 10 cows only, 500 rupees. Like, he collects the money from how many families? From how many families he is taking cattle? From that families, they will be paid by the people. Is it clear? So they are also called Gudla Kapari or Pashula Kapari. We say shepherd. Is it clear? So by this way. But nowadays, after developmentation, civilization, so those kind of people lost their lost their job, occupation, because in this city there are no grasslands to take them. That's the reason they leave their animals in their shed itself, and they provide hay, endugaddi or grass. Is it clear? And they put their animals at their home itself. They won't leave. Is it clear? So then, how do they rear animals? What's the procedure? I'll tell you from the starting onwards. Then it will be very clear to you to understand. Okay. So, from the morning session, how would I do it? Morning, in early morning, 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, people, those who are rearing animals, they wake, and first they clean the shed, because by the night or evening they defecate it, dung and leaf litter and hay or wastage will be there in the shed. So in the early morning, if for some people there will be workers, if no workers, we ourselves we have to do that work. So first of all need to clean the shed. That's a major task. So first need to clean the urine or dung, everything. Dung they throw it in the dung pits, and urine they clean it with the water. Okay, and there will be fans for that, so that when fans are running, that become clear and neat. Okay, and later they wash these cows and buffaloes. How they wash it? They sprinkle water on it, they spray water on it, and with the help of hay, they clean surface of the body. Because if you not clean, many insects, worms attack on the body. So that they clean that body neatly. After cleaning, they provide some food for them. Which food is provided for the animals? First thing, green grass. They chop the green grass properly, some people directly they give it. If not, hay. Hay means endugaddi. They provide that. But nowadays, hay also been contaminated by adding of urea. See, generally if you put a hay, endugaddi, varigaddi, then maybe due to the growth of fungi, it may damage. To avoid that condition or to overcome that problem, they sprinkle urea water on that. What they sprinkle? Urea water on that. So that when you sprinkle urea water on that, it won't spoil for long days and it can be stored for long days. So that food will be given for animals. And in some areas I'm talking about, not everyone. Everyone they give natural grass or hay. Okay. Including with that, water will be provided, and also they also provide husk of the different grains and different grain powder like cowpea, bobberry, green gram, black gram, red gram, that they make it powder and they provide. That food which is provided to the cattle is called fodder. What it is called? Fodder. Fodder. So basically, Kerala or some other area, they also provide one more instead of gaddi or grass, azolla. What it is? Azolla. So first we have to provide shelter Shelter is shed. Next, food. Grass, hay, and pulses. Pulses powder like cowpea, green gram, red gram, that. And one more. Azolla. Azolla also provided. And oil cakes. Oil cakes mean, don't think that these are normal cakes what we eat it. Oil cakes ante, we generally extract oil from groundnut and coconut, soya bean, rice, like different oils we extract. After extraction oil, remaining leftover material become a hardest substance called cake. That cakes are basically called oil cakes, will be provided for animals, because animals, why we rear cattle? For milk, purpose of milk. If you have to yield more milk, you need to get more milk from the animal, then you must and should feed with it green grass and hay or pulses, and like cowpea, red gram, green gram, horse gram, and azolla is an algae, and with the oil cake, then they give good percentage of milk. Is it clear? And then when come to the point of, this is about food and water, they provide also water and protection. They cover it with the mesh and fans, everything not to bite by the insects or mosquitoes. Is it clear? Because if insects bite or mosquito bite, the production of milk reduces, because the blood will convert into the form of milk. That is the reason the animal should be protected from different diseases. Is it clear? So actually how they give protection? Majorly by vaccination. Vaccines will be given for protection. And they keep always surroundings clean and animals also clean. And also they give vaccines for that. If they may get any diseases, they give medicines. So vaccines ante for foot and mouth disease majorly FMD. Foot and mouth disease is also called Gali Kuntu. And for Nattala Vyadhi, the most you get Nattala Vyadhi means worms, worm infections. And one more, anthrax. We have discussed while we were discussing about microorganisms lesson. Anthrax. Whether cow, sheep, buffalo, goat, whatever it is may be, they get these diseases common. One is FMD, foot and mouth disease. And foot, mouth, both damaged. And worm infection, inside worms grow up, nattal. And another one, anthrax. Anthrax is caused by a bacteria which attack on respiratory system, on skin, even in intestinal tract. So this anthrax is also communicated to the person who works as a shepherd or even in leather industry also. And in leather industry, from the dead animal they extract skin, right? So there also they get infections like anthrax from animals. This is a major problem which we get from cattle. Is it clear? And so by this way they maintain cattle rearing properly. So actually what the purpose we are rearing cattle here? For the purpose to produce milk. So this milk production is it is high in Egypt. India is a least place because in our area most of the animals they won't give much milk. Is it clear? They give at least per day 6 liters, 7 liters, 8 liters. Are they foreign like Holstein or Jersey? They give per day 20 to 25 liters. Is it clear? So we will in the next class I will try to tell you what is the production rate of milk and what are the other uses of cattle rearing. And there is a one person, scientist called Professor J.K. Kurian. About him also we discussed. So once again I will try to tell you. So basically how cattle rearing takes place. Cattle rearing takes place by providing shed, shelter, and also give this kind of food, and next protection for different diseases, vaccines, and also maintain surrounding condition clean and neat. Okay, and basically needed live food, then they allot a shepherd. If not possible for a worker, then they themselves do the work with the cattle. And this cattle is basically used for agricultural purpose, many agricultural tasks like ploughing, leveling, weeding, and also for transportation. For many agricultural tasks they make use of cattle. Even for composting, manuring also, we get compost, dung, cow dung from the animal, right? And next, from them we also get milk. How we get milk, how much percentage, everything we will look at in the next class. But again one more time, we will look at the textbook first. How many paragraphs you have to read today? Today you have to read paragraph from 142 to 143 enough. Is it clear? So here I forgot to tell you, if when animals get some parasitical infections or any infections, they basically take that animals to a doctor called veterinary doctor. So the veterinary doctor, if they get any infection like anthrax or foot and mouth worm infections, they give medication. If not to get, before itself they give vaccines. So here some questions. Where is a veterinary hospital located in your area? It is in Bypass. Second, who are working and what they do? Veterinary doctors work there. They treat animals. Is it clear? So the remaining thing we will discuss later, like milk production. Okay, in next class. I hope you understood this topic and read it. Don't forget to read it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.